Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tuesday Night Live. Sorry, I was a little bit late. I was just finishing up rolling some joints here. Hope everybody out there is having a good time. We're starting off on the frozen bag. But how you guys all doing out there right now? Old school. Good to see you, man. Hope you guys had a good week so far. Starting off good. Yeah, how was everybody's week been so far out there? I'm starting to get some people in here now. Hey, G, hope you're doing well. Hope the garden's doing well. It's good to see you. What are you smoking on tonight? What's up, Raging? Hope you're doing well, man. Hey, Germinator. What's up, brother? Yama. It's good to see you, brother. Atomic Jinx. I haven't seen you for a little bit. Hope you're doing well. Gab. How you doing, brother? Cheers, guys. It's awesome to see you guys over there. What are you guys smoking on out there right now? Like I was saying, I'm starting off with I got a pre-rolled 4 of the frozen bags. Probably, and we'll see from there. I'll probably end up doing some dabs. We got tons of clones on the go. That first batch that was in the last update, that actually ended up being 100%. All 14 of those were good. The second round, though, when I did 11, I think I lost like 3. So it's not always great. Oh, dude, that sounds really good. In the hookah too. Nice. That's a good choice. The reason why I lost those clones is I think they needed more time than the first batch did, and I moved them out into pots too fast, and I think that's what it was. I don't know. Shake it up. But yeah, and let my phone charge for a little bit. So once we get maybe halfway through the stream, I might show my garden. I will show my garden here. But I'm just letting it charge up a little bit first. Anybody's welcome to come up and show their grows or go up and hang out and smoke, like always. The link's at the top. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, those prospects are getting massive. That two by 4 that I got over here is pretty much full. Yeah, yeah, man. That accordion hose. The big problem with it is this: it catches, and then it dries, and then no matter how many times you wash through that, like the reason why I like having the way that my hose is I have the hose clamp, so I can actually just take off the back and unscrew and undo the hose clamp and pull it through, and then you can clean the whole thing off if you want. What's up, Kevin? I tried to reach you a few times. I've been meaning to try to get in touch with you about which day works for you. I've sent you one on Instagram and on Discord, so let me know. Get on those. Nice, there it is.
How you doing?
Not bad. That's looking really nice. Nice work on the training and everything.
Thank you.
Well done.
Think I try to take those classes very seriously.
You're doing well on it. They're chunking in really well.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what day this is. I would say probably around 50 ish. But yeah, she's not doing too bad. I think most of the stretch is over because she's that's about. I think most of the stretch is over though.
Yeah, at this point, the stretch would be over. Um, when they start stacking in like that, it's definitely would finish it when it switches that point.
Yeah, and then I got another one over here. It's Fruity Pebbles OG. I got an experiment going on here. I got this light on this side, this light on this side.
Oh, nice. You
But
see what the difference your
yeah,
difference is going to be?
yeah, I thought it would be a cool experiment to do.
Nice. Are you running it with both? So with the purple one, like with going full blurple?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
What
this,
have you found?
I think the red side does better, but this is the clear side. This is a spider farmer. Yeah, it's just a 100 watt though. But yeah, um, I just thought it would be a good experiment today. I got one more over here that this is where I've done all my harvesting.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the brew balls.
Yeah, dirt balls. This is
Oh,
this is headband levels on there. Pizza Steve, Feed a Hippie, Macho. And these are some clones that Level sent me.
oh,
The
those are looking healthy. Nice,
the pink lemonade with Fruity Pebbles OG. That's what these are. And
nice.
this one here. She looks like she's getting hungry. Like a light color.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
What? How old is this plant? This is an auto, isn't it?
This is an auto. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was popped around. I think she's around 90 days or something like that. She's not far from being done. We got her tied up.
Yeah. Yeah, that might also be why the. What are
Why
you
what?
feeding?
That calyx.
Okay, you are feeding the calyx.
Yep, feeding the calyx. That's what I've been doing, and they seem to like it. And I
Oh
like it.
yeah, no, I'm just thinking that other plant. I'm wondering why it's going that way. What was your pH at on that last one? Or is it
Um,
just because it's end of life and it's deciding to
I,
senesce regardless?
yeah, it's end of life. I think
Yeah.
it's, but the pH I usually go between 5.8 and 6.0
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, you're
because
doing.
I'm an HP Pro Mix, and it's got a pH stabilizer already in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just thought I'd hop on. It's been a minute. I was going to do it last week, and I felt bad, so I said I'm going to get on here this week and show you what it.
Oh, that's awesome. I love seeing how well your garden's doing. This is
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got really doing really good in there. Nice spread and everything.
It's good to share and everything. It's good to connect with the community every now and then, and hope everybody had a good weekend. I mean, I don't know about. I'm talking about the United States.
Yeah.
It was all day yesterday.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I guess I'm gonna let somebody else come back up, or I don't know that I have any questions or anything. I was trying to think. Um, because this is just more or less going to be support, emotional support. This is really doing all the work, right?
Yeah, that lower one does most of the stretching. I like that second one to do the extra little spread at the end. I like it, yeah, it does support the colas once they start to grow, but it is that final kind of that secondary layer that I can use to spread them out to make sure you can kind of get the light down the sides, which you don't. You already have these spread out enough where you're not having to worry about it.
Right. And it seems to be. I got airflow here. Got a fan there.
Yeah.
And outtake there. And it says I'm at 45 at 74. I don't know. I haven't watered today yet, so I got to water her. She's a little dry. She looks a little droopy to me. Yeah. Hey, will she? I do have a question actually. As she progresses into flower, will she um will she need more water? Like drink more?
No, she'll probably stay the same as she was at like week 3 or 4 of flower. Like where you are right now, it's going to be the same. If anything, they start to use a little less at the end of life. I noticed because
Okay.
with my hydroponics, it feeds the same amount. It's like it's on a timer, so it actually feeds 5 minutes every time. And at the end of life for the plant, I noticed that there's more in my trays than there was in the middle of flower. So it's almost like they're it's pushing more out and consuming less.
Yeah,
From what I've noticed.
that makes sense. It makes perfect sense.
Be-
Because she's drinking about a gallon every day and a half,
Yeah.
like that. But it's only a 5 gallon pot. So yeah, this is the James Loud Gypsy. But yeah, she's doing good, and I just wanted to share and say hello to everybody, and y'all have a good evening. I'm gonna hop down, get back in
Thank,
chat.
thank you for showing. No, thank you. That's awesome.
You're welcome, no problem.
Hey, what's going on, Tip? Run. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, it depends on the environment for sure. I just always noticed in the last, like when the plants are kind of finishing off on those last 2 weeks, that I always noticed they use a little less than they did in the middle of flowers or even late. Yeah, and you know what? I couldn't just it could just be coincidence if it happens and it's a colder day, colder half the week in the garden, and maybe they use and we use a little less because of that instead. There are many variables. You're correct on that. Absolutely. It's yeah. But when I have like with the system that I have where it feeds on the same time, then that's where I start to notice it does change from week to week, and I do notice that's why I said that about the cold plants. When it's a little colder, it does there's more in the trays because they're consuming less than when it's warmer. How's it going, Al? Hope you're having a great one, man. Oh, and Cap, it looks like our postal system actually never went on strike. They're like on the edge of it right now. They're like not working overtime and not doing anything extra, just their basic job kind of thing. But it looks like they're still moving. So fingers crossed again. Yeah, no, that's awesome. I'm seriously considering doing that in one of my side tents, doing something like that to try it out, so I can do both and have experience with both and try both out, right? Especially getting into doing like a you was mentioning with the fresh frozen hashes and stuff. When I want to start doing that, I can do more of a comparison. I still have to get through all this stuff. This is almost getting. We're a little lower where it used to be packed all the way to the top, but they say that we still have 4 more full days of making hash, or 5 more full days of making hash until this is empty. Once this is empty, I can start actually freezing plants properly and making it properly with the fresh frozen. It's almost there. Yeah, I quickly glanced at that video that you just put out. Your plants are looking pretty good in that. I see there's a few mistakes, but they turn out right. Yeah, well, absolutely. That's where it is. A lot of I believe Bruce put out a video that was with Athena, and I think I shared it in one of my on my community posts where he was talking about how BPD drives water uptake. Yeah, no, it was a good little series that they were doing, and then it kind of sucks that Athena went all cheesy with the music and kind of pushed a lot of people away from it because of that. But no, that was a cool little co-op that they were doing because it was getting some information out. Yeah, and I even checked his website. I'll check again. I don't even think his website is active anymore. Oh no, his website's back up. That's awesome. Yeah, no, same here. He's the reason. He's the one who got me interested in the science as well, man. That's awesome. Yeah, after watching his videos, and then I went to do Bruce Bugby's program, and then after I did Bruce Bugby's program, I still actually kind of do stuff with MPK, even though they don't really support me anymore because of tariffs and whatnot between Canada and the United States, which sucks. They put me into Harley's program. I guess MPK Canada, when I was up here, they put me through Harley's program, so that's why I was able to do his as well. But his classes are back up, or at least his website's back up. There's no upcoming classes, but his website is now active again, so that's good news. And that's just hydroharley.com. I haven't learned about that. I really do want to learn about some organic ways of farming so I can try to do different things in the garden instead of just hydroponics, or maybe and then kind of do side by sides and just expand it, right? That's why it's nice when Wes comes up here because he has that organic information. Yeah, absolutely. Operation. His passion with that. Doing the course with him is awesome too because you're on. I believe we use Zoom, and you're actually Zoom calling with him. Like it's live with him. And then after that, he'll still answer your emails or any questions you have after you take his course. So he's really good for following up with the people that do it. But yeah, yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good to take one of those courses again because there's been so much new information that's come out in the last. Because I think I don't have a date on that, but I think I took the program. I think I took Bruce's program in like 2021. It was like 4 years ago. I think I was the second class, so I think it was 2021 or 2022. I know all my slides are all copyrighted that 2021, so that's why I'm thinking it was that year. So it's been a while. So I know there's been so much advancements since then, which just be good to go back and get some refreshers. What's up, Chef? I hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, we just harvested a plant on the weekend too, E-Town, which means that my first of the seed to harvest videos will be coming out sometime in the middle of June because I want to of course do the trim and the dry and the weigh-ins, but I also want to do rosin. I want to do smoke tests on rosin, smoke tests on the. I want to do all of it. I want to do the whole thing because June seed to harvest videos. I expect to see that in seed to harvest videos, so that's what I'll do. And that's why I'm really happy about not having to make videos again for lights, and I can just make videos for like a whole cultivar. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Kev, that's what I said. They didn't go on strike, man. I thought they were going to. They actually did the notice and everything, but they're still there. It looks like they're still working. They're just doing minimal work until they might strike. Fuck. They strike for like a month around Christmas time too. Yeah, right. I check every day, dude. I'm checking that thing every day, man. So we'll see what happens. Because that's what's following the banana camphoric. That one's following that. So the banana camphoric is growing right now, and I plan on following it up with that cultivar afterwards. So yeah, I'm checking. I'll definitely let you know. Fingers crossed, man. But the one that I did harvest, E-Town, that was a frosty one. This was in the 28 by 28. So yeah, dude. I can't wait. Being older genetics like or cultivars like that, it's gonna be kind of an interesting cross. So I'm looking forward to it as well, man. I'll make sure it gets it's going underneath the HLG in the 2x4, so it's gonna get a good light source. But yeah, so this is the one that this plant just got harvested on Saturday. So we're drying it now. Again, it kind of focused weird when I took it, but when I pulled it out too in the video, well, the plant just stayed as a giant square. But yeah, so that's that plan. yeah, if anybody has any gardens that want to come up and show or just kick it, more than welcome to. Oh yeah, I'll show another plant. Thanks, Brad. Yeah, that's that plant. We just got out of kind of like the chillier weather too, so we're just getting into like where my tents are going to be staying at a good temperature. So the next one that goes in there is the pink lemonade cross fruity pebbles that people are growing that BPD has. That plant is actually looking really good, and when we go over and show the veg, that one's going to be going into the 2x2 right after that one's finished drying. So we all spread that out, and it's going to get some nice warm temperatures. Oh yeah, though, that's awesome, man. That's good to hear with the let's light another one. What's that? Is it heavy on chirps too? Because yeah, I'm planning on running a lot of hash soon, so I can get this cleared out. And when if I come across something that's really heavy on turfs, I'm gonna be freezing it. Does that answer my question? Is that? That'd be a good answer to that.
Reinforcements are here.
How you doing, brother?
I'm pretty good, man. I'm pretty good. You?
Oh man, doing really well. Supposed to spark up the second one.
My oh my. Oh, my hip feet. What do you want? A what? That's in the freezer. I don't know if you can reach it up top.
Yeah, dude, exactly. That's what I said when me and him had that conversation. With those two genetics, absolutely, we go that far. Oh, what's up, Kevin?
Old Schmidt.
Oh, it's looking good, dude.
Yeah, see?
I think you are gonna get that timing just right on, hey?
Lime citrus terp profile. Sounds like a 13-weeker. Really?
Yeah, no, the cross he's talking about is Acapulco Gold crossed with Panama Red.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
I mean, they're not always long flowering.
No, not bad, Kevin. Yeah, I was saying that looks like you're pretty much gonna do exactly what you wanted to have that finished right as all the ones are ready.
I'm hoping.
It's looking. The timing's looking good.
Old lazy Susan. Bring her on around.
Yeah,
Is that what this is that we're looking at?
yeah, this is an autoflower here, and these are four perfect berries.
Yeah, no, these are Kevin's. This is what Kevin's running right now.
Oh, okay. I just
we're talking about something different on the chat. Yeah,
like we're talking about equatorials, and then this thing looks very open structure, and
It is very open. It's an apples and bananas from Ethos autoflower.
Oh man.
Open structure. It's got very, very thin leaves.
That's gonna have such a nice top to it. You can see that stacking in nicely already.
Yeah, I just gave it 2 tablespoons of 284 Gaia Green 2 days ago. Filled up her watering base.
Is that a Canada-based company?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
I use Gaia Green and
It's made in Canada.
Green Rush.
Not the Gold Rush, you know.
Nope, Green Rush.
What?
All right, Buckethead.
Yeah, it's made in Canada.
Run a 1410. 1410.
I think he's talking light cycle. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never gone more than a 1311.
That's pushing the envelope, ain't it?
Couldn't hurt. Well, I mean, when you think about the equator, there is no like summer and winter time change. Like it gets dark at 5 o'clock in the summer, or 6 o'clock, or whatever it is. They don't build up.
I just want to interject. They're talking about a specific cultivar right now.
They're talking about that Panama Red.
Yeah, they're talking about that specific cultivar right now. Yeah, it's because if you know where it's from and the light and how it works in that area, then you can really dial in that. But when you have a bunch of different genetics and you have it in a tent, that's why you obviously run those baseline, the 1212 or the 18.6, because you for sure will be fine in those time frames where you can play games if you kind of have one specific cultivar and you can kind of play it a little bit. When you have multiple different genetics or ones that you don't know where they're from, it's best to play it safe.
Yeah.
Or when you're just learning, play it safe.
Yeah. Absolutely, because you're right. You could hit that threshold and start causing a re-veg, and then you just fuck up your flower completely.
Super Silver Haze. That's what happened to me.
Oh yeah.
But that's cool.
Those are looking really good, dude. I am definitely can see this finish. I can see that one finishing just in the right time too. It's really timing out for you. And is that frost already on the auto that you're getting in between? Because it looked a little lighter around where the buds were, so I was wondering if you're already getting a good little development.
No, I don't see any. No frost yet.
You're almost there.
Yeah, I gotta get these ready to transplant too. These are dying to get topped and take some of the bigger leaves off.
Yeah.
Put them in a bigger pot and let them spread out. But I don't want to do it too soon. I'm trying to slow them down a little bit. Let the autoflower do its thing now.
Ace seeds, yeah. It's good.
It's only day 34 right now.
Yeah, man. That's you're gonna have a decent. But you said that this autoflower you transplanted? Is that what you did?
Well, yeah, I took it from. I started all my seeds in the root riots.
Yeah.
And then that particular plant, because I heard a lot of people saying that it needs, if you put it in something deep, a deeper pot, that it won't flower on you early. So I tried using one of these pots instead of a normal 4-inch pot.
Yeah.
I think these are these are fruit tree pots or something.
I remember you were pointing that out. So that, yeah, because I remember you were playing with around with it, and then once you did that transplant from that long one to that, it flowered.
Well, it flowered anyway at 3 weeks, so
Yeah. Okay.
it didn't have any effect. It didn't help it any, I should say. But I've had them grow 5 weeks.
Yeah.
But I just go from the root rights and put them right into the final pot.
Well, you were trying something, right?
Yeah. It was an experiment.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're all looking good, dude. Yeah, that's
she's thirsty as hell. Shit.
the last 2 times I did the autoflowers. That's what I was doing the opposite of that experiment. I was putting it directly into the final pot for the first time because I always used to transplant it and have small autoflowers because they would flower on me. So then I did the reverse and then realized that they do go like 5 weeks, maybe sometimes a little longer before they flower.
Yeah, I think 5 weeks for the longest.
Yeah. I would have my phone's charging so I can, but I would have to go in there to look at dates. Nice.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get down here from here, and I gotta water this. I gotta water these 4 photos.
Classic Christmas tree shape.
But yeah, I haven't done anything with the auto.
Yeah, it's looking good, man.
I haven't done anything with these either.
It's probably best to do the auto that way, anyways, because you have those other ones. If you were to try to spread
Normally,
it out,
I use metal garden stakes to spread them out and open them up, and then just let them when they get out so far. Then I'll just let them grow straight up after that.
yeah. But if you were to bring that thing out and start spreading out and shading out those other plants, you would trigger shade avoidance response, and you'd have stretching and
these would start stretching.
You have massive internodal spacing from them trying to reach around to get light. So you're doing it good. Yeah, you're doing it right for what you're trying.
Wow. Some earlies of the grapefruit sour diesel was freaking incredible.
Oh man,
Nice.
that sounds it.
Man, it's like almost mango.
Awesome.
Man, it's gonna be good. I'm in a mad dash actually to try to find a 2x4 tent to get in the bedroom where I can put an AC in the window and then move the drying flowers into there because we got some 79, 80 degree days in a week and a half.
Yeah.
And we're already pushing 75 in the dry area.
Yeah, I'm already starting to notice my E-town that like I was just saying it is harvested. It's 66 Fahrenheit, 67. I can't get it lower than that. I've been trying, and if I try to get it lower than that, it's just gonna bring down the fucking humidity. So I'd rather keep that temperature below 70 and not in the low 50s.
I didn't realize how dry these freaking babies were.
What do you know about some cultivar getting a hormonal imbalance from reverse with STS spray? Well, I mean, whatever you make shouldn't have hormonal issues, but absolutely the plant that you're spraying, you're messing with hormones.
I was gonna say, isn't that all that STS spray is doing is fucking its hormones?
Yeah. A lot of the time blocking like gibberellin uptake, which changes the sex. Which I wouldn't consider a hormone imbalance. I would consider it a complete reverse. Like that's reversing plants. But you shouldn't have a problem with the offspring, with the seeds that come out of that should not have a hormone imbalance. And if you do have some kind of issue like that, I would recommend doing a kelp foliar spray.
Yeah.
And that should get balance back in. It also could be, if you're in soil, you could have a bacterial dominant soil and you need some kind of fungal component. I've seen plants act really weird. If they call it F to B ratio, your fungal to bacteria ratio.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Experience a hormone imbalance. Like, it'll express as male plant. Yeah, your female plant, when spraying it, yeah. Yeah, the whole thing's gonna banana out and pollinate itself and potentially everything else. Luckily, when you reverse a plant, it's very hard sometimes to get the pollen out of the plant. So if you're not trying to pollinate a whole other area,
Because I've never done it myself, but I guess you've done it before with the STS spray.
I've been around it.
When you do it, are they actually just bananas, or are they full out anthers, like actual full? So like, are they like individual anthers, or are they like a full pollen sac that comes out as a male?
It's genetics, just like trichome heads on different genetics. How one might have a long stalk and a cap, or it might have a teeny stalk with a big cap or a small cap. It's kind of the same thing. You know, it just kind of pushes out of the bud, and sometimes it'll just banana and open up. Hell yeah.
I was just gonna say before you showed, the reason why I was asking is because I remember when I was in the by program, they were saying that the anthers that come out in a hermaphrodite kind of bud, which is coming out of the same area, right? So like he disappeared.
Don't go. That was like really big for this time of the season.
That was nice.
If he's not in like Australia or something, which probably.
But the amount of actual pollen that comes out of an anther that pokes out like a banana isn't the same amount that's actually found inside of a full-blown male head. It's substantially less.
Yeah.
So that's where I was just going with that. That's all.
Yeah, the finicky ones, they kind of banana out more, and it doesn't open up outside of the flower too good, to where you have to pluck them off and like collect them on a tray and like break them up and then do a pollination. And then some, man, they'll pop right out and all, you know, and just like shake the dangles, you know. It's like it's a ball fest.
Yeah.
So it really is just genetic. It's full male on a plant. Yeah, it must have taken really well to that spray.
Yeah, this is still smoking on this stuff.
And so I was listening to Boneyard, Mr. Toad, talk about how when he's looking for males, a lot of people will throw out a male that you think is a female, but then it males out. Like, people are afraid of a male that looks like a female. Like white hair sets and everything, and then you're like, oh shit, that's not a female, that's a male. He likes those because we're going for the female side of the expression. So he was saying that that's not going to bring instability into your program. I mean, there's a 50-50 chance in anything that you do.
Yeah,
But because it's not a higher chance. But he likes those because you're actually getting a resin mail. You can touch resin and actually get a profile off of it.
But what? Oh, yeah.
And it's already leaning towards female.
So it's slightly, in a way, hermaphrodited.
Again, it's just yeah.
Because the only the hair, the pistil hair has the stigma, and all that stigma's purpose is to grab pollen, and that pistil hair is at the base of it is in the bract is an ovary. An ovary is a female organ.
Yep.
That's what the pistil hair is. So if you have a hair, you have an ovary. But so it would be a hermaphrodite, but wasn't there a fucking well-known genetics out there that people were sought after that were based off of hermaphrodited tendency plants anyways?
Cookies.
That was it. Yeah, it was that. I remember it was a big one. I can't remember. I don't know why I didn't remember that.
Oh yeah.
But but that's what that hair's purpose is. So if you have that hair and then you have a pollen sac that has anthers in it, you have a hermaphrodite.
Yep. Yeah. And nature's weird like that.
Yeah.
You know, it just knows how to, and plants are even like crazier than just nature because they want to survive. And, you know, I mean, like there's some animals that can do the same thing. I think worms, right? Worms can just like rub on each other and make it happen. Like there's no male or female.
It's pretty much what fish do.
Fish. I wanted the photos. Damn, Schmidt. There you go. I mean, it is the expression of a full male plant, but it is just showing you it's the female side, which is, again, in my opinion, better for breeding because you can get a profile of what it's going to be transferring over. So I just over the weekend I was on the forums, and this is regarding sour diesel and how like a lot of people say like the sour is gone or it's all different S1s or different phenos, or it just got tired or it got sick or it picked up pathogens.
Yeah.
And people say that just the real, like on the forums, people are like, dude, I collected them all, I grew them all, I smoked them all. None of them are what I remember. And so I went on for like, I was like, I'm not going to accept that. Like, I know the sour is still out there. And so I found a bunch of websites selling clones. You know, you like, which one are you looking for? Are you looking for the AJ sour? Are you looking for the Amherst sour D? Are you looking for the East Coast sour? Are you looking for the New York sour? Are you looking for sour? Humble sour? You know, you know, you can find a million cuts. And so I started digging in, and Aficionado, everybody should know Leo from Aficionado. He's a real breeder, and he's known for like the Cam, the Sour, and the OGs. Freeborn Selections, Mean Gene used to be his partner way back. So he's been posting about this dude, the real Uncle Doobie, who is creating the best representation of sour in seed form. And So they had the Gene Traders sour showcase, which was like a flower competition where all the headiest sour heads and OG heads put all their sour in, and
Yeah.
who's gonna be the winner? You know, what cut? And so there's a video online you can look up, like Gene Traders sour showcase, and they do third place, second place, and first place. Second place is the same dude who took first place, and they say it was the 1996 cut. You know, like the guy on the mic just yells that out. He's like, that's what that cut that just won first and second. And then in 2025, he took it again with that cut. So when you look for that cut, it's the 1996 Albany cut. Okay? Now, Uncle Doobie made these seeds, and they say the lineage is the A cut. So it's the sour diesel A cut is what they call it. That's what is making most of the sour. Then they found a sour male and did a BX. Blah, blah, blah. But the A cut, the Albany cut. Okay, A for Albany. And the showcase won with the 96. And that's the 1996 Albany A cut. So I found a website that had Aficionado's official gear on it. They had a bunch of his breeder cuts. They had a whole bunch of stuff. And I found the 96 cut. And it says it's from Leo's garden. It was passed to him, you know, from home dudes that have had it for 30 whatever years, 25 years. And that it is the Albany cut. And all of his crosses that he makes, that he pushes sour into, he's using that cut. So
Yeah.
I found myself the cut, and I splurged, and I bought it. And it was on sale, and it also came with a buy one, get one. And I got the triangle kush as well.
Nice.
So, and we just got the Chem 91 last week.
Oh, so that's what's going. Is that what's going in your garden next? E3.
Well, it's going to be in Josh's garden first,
Oh, okay.
because he's the one taking care of it, and we just want to get it into rotation to see it, you know. And he's got the garden that's rocking right now. So we're going to do the same thing with the triangle and the sour. I'm just going to bring them over and tell him, have at it, buddy. But I've never really spent that kind of money ever on one plant. But I would love to share, if anybody is in the US, and you can wait till we run it and, you know, we smoke it, because I'm still like, you know, it needs to be confirmed. But when it has aficionados, like he's on the line, you know, he's like saying this is from him, you would get a bad rap if it wasn't what you were putting out there for that price.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, if you guys want or don't want to wait, once there's some cuts available, we can get some real sour out.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, we could probably even get them to you. Are cuts easier than seeds?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what it would be like. I could, you know, John would be the person to ask, but
because you guys have all the cuts, like you.
There are a lot of cuts that are up here that we're like they're from down there too, right? So it's
Yeah, and who knows if they came over from Seattle or like Michigan or something, like in a car, it's less likely.
might be tough right now though.
Yeah.
The border isn't like it used to be.
I mean, I'm gonna make some crosses with the diesel for sure. If it's the real D, which it is, it's the real D. Like when you think about the competition and all the shit I just laid out, like I did my research, to not be spending stupid money.
Yeah.
And but yeah, cuts of the 96 Albany cut.
You know what I could do is I could learn how to do fucking tissue culture. You just send me some meristem and just grow up fucking meristem.
It's not that
I can get that high. Because they would never
use a
know.
laminar flow hood, which you can make them.
It's not clean enough here. I got 4 cats. There's no way it would be clean enough here. I gotta like put them away for when I make hash. And all my hash stuff is like stored away, like closed up.
Right?
You know, everything has lids. Everything has lids to it, so it doesn't get shit in it.
Sorry.
DVD cases. Yeah, but we're talking about cut.
Really? Dude's got a sour out of a super lemon haze? Oh, was it a super lemon haze cross sour?
It's what? I hope you're doing well too, Stephen.
Yeah, so the triangle, that's probably going to get, I'll probably reverse that onto the sour because they say it reverses really well. Like on the website, it gave like a whole rundown of like how it grows, what it likes, aroma, profile, lineage history.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, because that's the clone, right? Was that the clone?
Clone, yeah. Clone.
Yeah, because they know that. They know exactly what it's going to be like. I'm after this next frostback run that goes through my 4x8, I'm seriously considering writing a clone. Getting clones from Growers Guild who ran the grow off, so like it's actual proper one, so I can actually go through a list and pick based off of qualities and shit.
Oh yeah,
and not have a time limit like I did during the grow off, and just fucking fill it up and just see can I hit that mark that I wanted, right? The 2 kilos. That's what I want. I want 2 kilos in a 4x8. I've been trying to do that since I got it. We've gotten close.
Can you help me with translation?
What?
Can you help me with translation? What is kilos in?
5.5 pounds.
So you want? So wait, 1 kilo is 5.5 pounds?
No, 2.2.
2.2 a light.
So it's like 5 point. Yeah, I said 5.5 as an approximation. But yeah.
Yeah, you might just have to jam it with plants and not put it on the internet.
Yeah.
And not try to do it without or whatever 2 or 4 plants or whatever they.
No, I'm gonna still do it too. I'm just gonna pick clones based off of do they fucking stack up.
Oh, nice. Cav sour. I haven't seen any of Cav's work, but I've seen some of it like through the homies growing it. And he definitely puts in the work. Every time I ask him, like, is that the breeder cut? He's always saying, yeah.
That is Cav.
Who? Lowercase boo?
Yeah, that's
Cav?
Yeah.
Snake oil?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why he's. It's okay. That makes sense now.
It's all good. People have different names on certain things. Yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy. Oh, dude. Oh, I got such a fire seed collection. I would love some of your fire. I just hate growing seeds, and I need to get into some. Like, I spent so much money on crazy stuff, and now that I have these cuts, I got to do something. I don't know, man. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write down the email. We can definitely do what do they call it? A collab. You know, because you're putting in the work right now. I want to get cuts to you for sure.
That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on mail from him right now. That's the Panama Red and the Acapulco Gold Cross. That's his that I'm want to run.
Ammo, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did some work with the Bruce Banner as well.
What's good is what? Hope you're doing well, brother.
Yeah.
Hope your garden's doing well. Sorry.
A cheese cross. Oh, I was just reading the chat.
That's right.
Yeah, so I've been like chasing those 3 plants since like 2007. Like when I had Chem and Sour and OG Kush for the first time. I was just like, what do I need to do? I need to have these in my life. And it's never worked out. Like I've grown some OG and I had a Chem Sis when I was in Oregon and here for a little bit.
Yeah.
But the 91 and like the Chem D and the Sour D, like those are super elusive. And then the Triangle, like that's still a $500 and some odd dollar cut. You know, the Sour.
And you had that as a bonus?
Yeah, that was a buy one get one.
Oh, that's sick. That's awesome though. You got that as a bonus for that.
Yeah. They had fire like to choose from. They had like sweet candy terps, vanilla something, a few other ones, blueberry nerds, and that. But I'm not into candy. You can find candy anywhere. In my opinion. Real gas is hard to come by. The Bruce Banner, yeah. Dude, I just watched the other day. Dark Horse getting interviewed by Montel Williams.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Same Montel as, you remember, like soft-spoken, just kind of chilling. But that dude knows his weed, man. He knows his terms. He knows his way around the grow, the handling, I was like, damn, you didn't get to see that on whatever, like ABC or whatever he was on.
Yeah.
It was just like, he smokes weed.
Yeah, I might put this out. I'm gonna go grab my phone. I think I might have let charge of it. I'm gonna go show what I got growing on here.
Hell yeah, Kev. Dude, cross that sour F2 into the sour. Get even more sour. Or just lock it down. Like even more. Like take your true F2 to the sour. Let's do it, bud. Is it the New York sour or is it the East Coast sour? I don't know. There was so many sours. You could just go to like smoke it and smell it to know it. The Iron Lung. You must be young if you still have an iron lung. Cab, have you ever ran any of the Rebel Grown? Yeah, the Sour Bubble. Sour Bubble, I think that's Soma to the East Coast. AJ Sour at the dispensary. Yeah, it's gonna be crap, dude.
It really doesn't matter. Light is off. Dude, fucking seedlings. Except
You're
for that
still
one came
going
down.
after they popped up?
So this is the Banana Chem Freaks. That one needs to get propped up. But they really need out of this tent, but I'm just waiting to get rid of some of the clones. You'll see when I get over there that I don't have any room yet. But once I get the room in that tent, we're gonna move these out of here. We will move them back because we gotta figure out which is a female. So once we do that, because we're only gonna keep one of them for that. This little one right here only had one cotyledon when it came up, so I was just seeing what happens with it, but I really only need one female, so I'm not too worried about it.
Usually always be a runt.
Yeah, right. It has one cotyledon, and it by itself. It's not like I pulled it off or anything. Oh, I need shit. I drew it back off.
Yeah, I mean, you can like once you clone it, usually you can like get it to grow. The iron lung guy that made Bruce Banner. I thought that was Dark Horse Genetics.
So those are the frostbacks. So these are ones that are going into the 4x8.
Nice, bud.
Once we harvest the juice junkies, we're gonna get our pots to transplant these so we can get them up to the 5 gallons. These are still only a 1 gallon. But they're only needing, it's once every day and a half. So if I water in the morning, it would be the next day's evening, and then it'd be not the following day, but the day after that's morning. So it's just every day and a half for water. And then here's the other one. Just keep them all, stretch them out, and yeah. And then we go into the other tent where we need to get rid of some clones. There are a couple that There are a couple that I don't think made it. But so first of all, this is the Fruity Pebbles OG. No, Pink Lemonade cross for Fruity Pebbles OG. That's what it was. But yeah, so I've only topped it and brought down the one branch. I need room because the clones that are in here right now, these didn't make it. I don't think this one, that one.
It's not over. It's not over yet.
But this was the first run, so all 14 of the first ones worked. These next ones, I think I tried to get them out of the dome too early.
Yeah.
And it didn't really.
Those
were fucked up.
I don't recommend running.
But these ones are also a week older than, let's say, those ones.
Don't close your dome up.
But yes, that one right there is looking really nice for the Fruity Pebbles.
I've never heard them called the iron lung.
But once I confirm that these are gone, then I will have room, so I put the other ones in here. I just giving them a few more days,
You can also like
but I don't know.
tame down the Aquarius, and you can mash
I'll meet
those
you guys over there.
and get more room and not be like visually perfect. Hell yeah. Dude, he's such a good dude. I think he's living dad life right now. That's what I was just saying. They didn't say it on the air, but
There we go. What's up?
oh, Cavs flexing right now.
Nice.
I flexed on my clone, so he's
Oh, I see.
he's talking about Bruce Banner, so he's hulking out. He just can't even handle it.
That's awesome.
Yep. Him and J-Lo.
Yeah, no, it's always nice to kind of get the genetics from the people that actually develop them. There's a lot of people out there that will say certain things.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like a freaking historian when it comes to some things, the way I feel about genetics.
Yeah.
And like when people can't tell me like where it came from, or they're just like, oh, it's from seed. I'm like, well, that's not the one that's everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
Like that's one you pulled out or someone made. Like Cav, he says this is Cav's sour. You know, he's got respect for the work that other people have done.
Yeah.
Just because you can hit it real close and then it muddles everything. Like trying to find it is because everybody wanted to have the sour and they found a seed in a bag of sour and then popped it and it was close. And then and everyone was like, oh, just the AJ sour? Yeah, this is the AJ sour. And it's like, you douchebag. Just keep it true. Just if it isn't what it is, you got to pay to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Genetics are like sickening. Like I'm freaking addicted. I had 58 clone onlys when I moved back from Oregon that I had in boxes with camping lanterns flipped upside down in my trailer as I drove 3,000 miles with a bunch of flour as well. But yeah, I collected so many clone onlys, and man, it's like I look at a seed catalog or the clone catalog, I'm like, man, I could just spend all of my money easy because I just need it all. So I get it, Cav. If it's loud, that's all I want. I just want weed to be super loud again. I want to breed in the thiols again. There's nasty shit that gets you in trouble.
Shit.
You know, wall penetrating herb, like it's in the other room and you can smell it through the drywall.
Yeah.
That's what this journey is. I'm just going to cross like the 91 into the sour. It's already been done. I think the 91 and the sour, like that's what like motor breath is, or that's SFV. So I can do that with the triangle and the 91.
This honey kush smells really good. Like as soon as you pop it open, it's fucking the whole room.
Yeah.
The whole room fucking smells.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just really, really good. Yeah.
All herbs should smell like that. Yeah, it used to be like you had a quarter on you and it would permeate like a 15-20 foot radius around you.
Yeah.
Like double bagging it, and it's still like everyone's turning their heads like and giving you like a look of disgust.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, I used to put my joints in like this little plastic thing and put it in my lunch kit when I went to work for after work. So I always have a joint after work, right? And it wouldn't matter. The whole thing would stink. It would just be so. I've used a meditator now just so it doesn't stink because it actually holds the smells in. But yeah, I have to use like something special, like one of these meditators in order for it not to smell.
Yeah,
Anybody else will smell.
yeah, some with a rubber ring on it.
But yeah, they have a certain way that their thing works. It just totally seals it off.
Yeah, the Josie Wales cut is crazy smelly fire.
Yeah. Raiden, I have the clips. We just have to smoke test the rosin now. Still, it's just been such a fucking busy little bit of time here. But once that's done, and I make the videos and put them on the stick, I'll send you samples of the Honey Kush and the frozen bag. Then you can try my frozen bags. I know you tried somebody else's frozen bag.
Yeah, something like that happened with me. Where the dugout it took one rip, and then the homeowner's just like, "Where's the dog? I smell skunk."
Nice.
I'm like, "No, the dog is fine. Don't worry." Well, no, I think there's skunks. I'm like, "No, it's okay. He'll be all right." Try not to like blow my spot up.
I'm sorry, Yama.
Yama's back. Honey Kush sounds amazing. Yeah, Yum, dude. The clone place had the Skywalker OG as well. Too many.
Yeah.
Ghost.
Yeah, that was one of the clones from that place. That when you did the grow up, they sent you the honey. They sent you the frozen bag, and they sent you a random secondary. So, and that was my secondary one. But no, I definitely want to go there and just like talk to him about what I want to do in a 2x4. I'm like, I want to grow fucking 5 pounds in a 2x4.
Yeah. Yeah, genetics play huge.
That's why, and that's exactly why if I want to get that goal, and I want to just do it that way and then do it.
Ass stomper. No.
Nice.
My teacher gifted me a
Jeez. Yeah, no, sure. Yeah, Raging. We haven't even tried it yet. It's up here. It's kind of we just have it. I just have it sitting to the side. I haven't even tried it yet. But no, that Ghost Candy came out. I put 10. I won't say much because I know it's gonna be one of his videos coming up. But I only put like 10 grams of weed. It was flour, and the shit fucking started squirting out of this thing. It was fucking so nice. It was really good.
Hey, is that Honey Kush? Do you know the lineage?
I could find out.
I mean, it's got to be an OG Kush if it's stinking like that. And
I absolutely. I'll find out. I'll find out for next week though, because I'll actually because I have to ask Alan, the guy who runs the clone thing over there.
Yeah.
I'll ask him directly, because I have other questions anyways, and I'll actually bring it up next week because he'll know exactly what what the lineage is.
Let's look it up right now if someone's not doing it already.
Well, I don't know what his cut is. It's his cut.
Yeah. Well, I know. I just want to see what's out there.
Oh, I guess so. If it's something that's like a certain one, and this is a certain version. Yeah, then you would probably not like the my entire 4x8 right now with the it's juicy fruit crossed with medicine man.
Oh,
I like that. I like those. I like the fucking fruity fucking turds, man. So that's why like, and I know you don't. That's why it's also funny bringing it up. I know you don't. But no, but there's things that people like.
dude, like the two worst for me is like bubblegum, juicy fruit, and grape.
Yeah, I like it. No, but that's what's so cool about this plant, because it's traveled so many different places around with people and grown with so many different other plants out there that it's like it's picked up so much.
Yeah.
Right? It's picked up so much.
Yeah, how passive is not gas. So it's funny that Marino over here put the Chem 91 VA cut. It's funny that he like took the claim to fame on that, because he got that from Gabby, Staten Island. So like it's just funny to hear that's the like verified cut is the VA cut, when it really like he's renaming a cut that came from someone else that should kind of have like his name on it. And he got it from Greg Chemdog, P-Bud. So, and he's like, I don't have really anything to do with this. Is Gabby. Like, I have no ego attached to it, because like Greg was the one that popped the seed. And so he's the Chemdog. Like everybody else after that, it's just, you're just part of the story. And so Skunk VA like really like took that and ran with it.
I see.
And then they kind of had a little falling out. That's why I think it's funny. And then Gabby lost the cut, and then Skunk VA didn't want to give it back. It's like you wouldn't even have it.
Yeah.
Let's see, Honey Kush. Give me.
I would be interested in seeing.
Nope.
I was gonna say for when he's looking that up, I'll just
Super Widow Swazi Poison.
Oh, we'll get reading up. Hey, how's it going, man?
No,
Oh, not so bad.
that doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, no, that thing squirted. That when I pressed that thing, it squirted so nicely. I had to send you the picture like as it happened. That's why you got that picture.
Yeah, I showed a coworker. He's like, "How do I get to taste that?"
Right. Dude, nice. They're doing well.
You guys
Just woke up.
things from the UK, right, Matt?
Pardon me?
Is it easier to get things from the UK over there?
I think it's still because going cross border that it's agricultural, right? I don't think we could transfer anything between us to the UK because it's not legal there.
Huh.
Nice. And that was the one that was in the other tent like 4 or 5 weeks ago, right? This is the next one. Yeah,
It moved out last week.
Oh, man,
because you weren't up last time. Oh, thanks, brother. Nice. Thanks for cheers for being a member.
Just curious why this one hasn't turned on yet.
Is it supposed to? Oh, did you maybe not flip it from flour from the last run?
No, if it was flour, it'd be on. Where is the timer for this one? There's this one. Oh, I got 5 more minutes. That timer is not the same time as the other timer. This timer down here runs this one. They're obviously not set to the same time. But these ones are coming along. A little bit too much water on this one. That's the purple ghost candy.
Oh yeah, dude. That's
This one
nice.
is Hulkberry. The
I like it. I like the structure on that.
It's the one you're talking about earlier, but it's not the pheno that it's known for. Bruce Banner. It's the Hulkberry. It's a derivative of Bruce Banner, but it's not Bruce Banner. Nothing like it. Comfortably dumb. I've seen no signs of maleness on it yet.
Just a hard curve. Nice work.
Doing okay. It's ready for a bigger container though.
What's up, G-Dang? Yeah. Those other ones have grown. Because you I don't think you came up last week, so that's why it's actually been
It's been at least 2 weeks since I've been up.
yeah, it's been a fair bit of growth since I've seen them. I'm trying to put an eye on the last time that was not in that tent last time. That's all I know.
It's only been in here a week.
Right.
Last week I started messing around in the garden. Then I came upstairs and did some more stuff and came downstairs and the show was over. I was like, oh, damn.
Oh, it's all good, brother.
So figured I'd make sure this week.
Yeah, dude, it's like awesome.
But that's about it in here. Oh, good. Got the AC going now. So,
Is it starting to get to that point over there?
oh yeah. I've got a lung room of 70.
Nice.
You want to get yourself a humidifier space. And outside, still a war zone. But it's coming along.
Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, it's growing.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Switzerland.
Under construction still.
Oh, dude, nice. Hey, it's gonna be productive out there. You got.
That's how the world should be fed right there. Everybody should have that.
This is going to be a living shade, hopefully, when we're done.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Oh, dude, it's looking really good, dude. Thank you for going up and showing. Yeah, you definitely a lot's grown though in the last 3 weeks, like you say.
Oh, yeah. I think we've harvested 1 set of peppers since then.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that was producing already. You were growing peppers in your tent before you even put it outside.
Yeah, it's been producing since December.
Yeah, that's really cool, dude. No, thank you, dude, for showing me outside. It looks awesome. It's always awesome to see that. But when it gets going, it's so massive. Yeah, that would be cool too. The Maui driven poison. That'd be another possibly long.
Oh,
There it is. How's it going?
Oh, not so bad.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Do I want to roll another joint? I probably better roll another joint than have another dab. But I'm gonna switch it up and have honeycrisp.
damn, dude, that outdoor garden, man. He never came back.
Oh yeah,
They were huge, dude. They were over a freaking rock wall, like 6 foot tall.
I have him on full screen. He didn't even say anything the whole time. So
Maybe that's all he wanted.
yeah,
Just a little look under my underwear. But you don't get the touch.
oh cheers, Gab. That'd be awesome.
He sent you some?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on a package right now from him, and he sent it. I think August. I think it was April 28th. I believe is when he sent me the message saying that it was in the mail.
And it came through?
I don't have it yet.
Does it usually take that long?
Normally people don't send from the States, but he was saying that other people in other places have gotten them. Not Canada, but other places.
Yeah. Cab, do you do any cannabinoid testing? I just say that because I'm wondering in the Durban line if you found any THCV.
I had THCV in the dead unicorn that you didn't. I have THCV in testing. You had THCV in testing too on one of your other runs.
The dead unicorn, the first one.
Yeah,
The second one, it wasn't really measurable. You had like the similar amount as my first run, didn't you?
yeah, I believe so.
I didn't even check on photosyntax what his had. I just seen that 29%. What the hell did you do?
Yeah, oh yeah, he had really nice numbers.
I was thinking that's earth boxes that have been established for quite a while in a grow room that hasn't changed in years.
Yeah.
Under a monster light.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
And now I think those were in the corner underneath his 4x8.
All right. He even says another part of Canada just got them. So
Is that your seed for the grow along?
No. That's he's Cav sending me some seeds to run in some tents. No, the grow along seeds that's being sent. That's all being sent out from Frostbite through Frostbite's website. So what's going to happen is if whoever wants to be in it, just post in there, and I'll even actually bring that up. Thank you actually for saying that, because I do want to try to show this.
Well, it's one of those things I was disappointed. Is just timing didn't work out, right?
Well, no, dude, I'm gonna keep it open until the end of December, so you have all the time in the world to run it. I know a lot of people have things on the go right now, and I'm not gonna sit there and make it at such a tight time frame. I'm gonna run it until December 31st, so people have 7 months to fucking do an auto flower.
It's an auto flower.
Yeah.
Oh, I could try one of those.
Yeah, right.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So
I could fuck one of them up real good.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I mean. They don't take that long to finish, right? So I think
they don't take long to destroy either if you get it wrong.
And,
right away. Oops, I overwatered you a little bit, eh? I blinked. I give you the side eye, and you didn't like that.
You just gotta, if you just go into the green here, I think my link right now is in my community post right now. It's the very top one. Just has the link to get to this point. Just come down and write down here that you're interested in being part of it. First off, go through here and read, because what's going to happen is the 20 people that want to get it, you're going to go through his website. All 20 people are going to get a discount code. It's still going to have to go through his website. So it's going to go through his website. The discount code is going to basically make the seed, whatever the seed costs, free. And the only thing that has to be paid for is shipping. But it's going to go through his website, and I'm not going to have anything to do with it. It's just through his website, right? So it's just that's a way for him to get the shipping for sending it out, but then the seeds are just 100% covered, and it's just going to be given out to the 20 people basically that want to take part in it. So I just want to put that part forward before people say, "Hey, yeah, we'll sign up," just so they know that's the way it's that's the way it's going to be sent out. And it doesn't matter. You can be in the United States, even though he's based in Canada. He's still sending to the United States, so you can be wherever.
So, what do you think? Out's way easier than in on shipping.
I don't know. I don't deal with it. I tried sending it out, but you know what? I didn't really think about it that badly, right? I could have been a little better. I sent it as like tomato seeds, even though it doesn't look like tomato seeds. So yeah, you can say go through, and then once I make, that's right. I'll have to go through and actually make you a member. Once you do that, then you can actually go and actually see this page. You can't see it until I do that. That's the one thing that's nice that I had to show you guys is I saw that pop up. Oh, let's close this down.
Good thing I discussed it this evening.
Yeah, no, I just want to make sure I bring that up so people know where to go to sign up on it. There's 20 spots, and yeah.
Hopefully, we'll be on the bike this week.
Yeah. Oh, nice. That'd be awesome. Getting out there.
A lot of modifications to put a midget on the back.
Is she right there?
Well, technically, it's the truth. She is technically a midget, so she's not a dwarf, but she's a midget.
She's under 4'11".
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the cusp.
We always say she's 5 foot with shoes on. We don't say what size of heel she needs to get there.
My grandma's 4'11 and a half, so I'm like, you just made it. You just made it.
Oh, one of my close friends is like 4'10".
Oh, nope, that's it. That's under that. That's under the cusp.
Yeah, we say you should go get a handicap plate.
Oh no. What's up, Wee Pop Gardening? Hope you're having a great evening, brother. But yes, for anybody that does go through and signs up on the Discord, if I don't change it to a member, I'm probably just because I'm just hanging out here getting stoned, and when the live's over, I'll do it. So if we don't, within 10 minutes after the live.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna figure out some prizes to go along with it as we go. Still got a bin of things to give away and give out. I just haven't done giveaways forever because MPK hasn't done it, hasn't really supplied anything because they're playing games with the tariffs that don't ever really end up coming on. I'm just like, every time I ask them, I'm like, can I get some stuff to give away to the community? Yeah, we can grab a bunch of stuff. Totally. A month later, I'm like, hey, you guys got that package? Oh, we don't know what's going on with the tariffs. We're gonna. Are you kidding me? I'm not even asking for shit for myself. I got a ton of shit for myself behind me. I'm asking for stuff to give away to fucking people. Like, I'm seriously considering thinking about moving to a different company, but we'll see what MBK does over the next little bit.
The tariffs.
But it's just, the thing is, it's not even for me. I'm trying to get shit to put good giveaway packages together like I used to do instead of just a couple things, right?
Oh, yeah.
It won't cost me anything to send it because they're gifts. So the tariff won't have anything to do with that when I send it. So I don't have to worry about that. So that's the other thing. They're gifts. Why send it? I told them the last time they sent it, like, don't send it to me business. I don't have a business ID. I don't make any money doing this. I don't have a business license for this, right? It's like the last time you tried to do that, I had to phone UPS and be like, "I'm sorry, they sent it." They're like, "We can't deliver it without a business ID." I'm like, "I don't have one. You want my SIN number?"
Oh man.
So
people just can't get it.
They should have said it personally, and then it wouldn't even matter with the tariffs. Be like, it's gifts because it is gifts because it would just be regifted. It just comes across, and you know what? The chances are with the viewership, it's going back to the States. I have a few people like I got Raging. He's Canadian. But I got a few people that are from Canada, a few people from Europe, some people from different areas, right? A couple in Australia. It's just most of it's United States. So most of the time they're going back to the States. I think I might give
a shell game.
What's up, indoor, outdoor? By the way, indoor, I checked out your channel a couple of days ago. You have done really well. Your channel is really expanded, man. Good job, dude. I think the last time I saw him, he was like 800, 1,000. Now he's like 10 times that, or he's like.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice work, dude. You're obviously putting a lot in there.
I should drop a video one of these days.
Yeah. No, I
it's next on the list.
You already have the rosin press for that, right?
Yeah. That'll be the
Okay.
last. That'll be the last one I have of footage for.
Okay, because I was gonna say I'll have those 4 other ones ready for you in the next week. Like I'll have them
There's
sent.
no rush, right?
And Canada Post didn't go on strike. They said they were going to, but now they're just doing like minimalistic work.
No
So
overtime and stuff. Well, basically, they're just not doing overtime.
yeah. So fingers crossed. Like that's why I was talking with Cav earlier because I'm waiting for a package from him that went regular mail. So when it goes USPS, transfers to Can Post when it comes to us, right?
I don't know. It still amazes me how I can send you a package to Victoria, and you'll get it a day before I send the package to Calgary. Never fails. I send 2 packages, you get it a day before he does. You know,
And I'm on an island.
he's 300 kilometers away, but that's a rivalry between Edmonton and Calgary.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I'm not even in Vancouver though. The fact that I'm Victoria, I'm on the island. It still comes over the ferry,
Yeah.
unless it flies. It probably does. Does you think it flies or does it road?
Well, I'd have to assume it's flying.
It would have to beat that distance, because the only
It
time I ever
arrives in
drove.
Calgary the same time it arrives with you, except they don't deliver for a day, and the Victoria people pick it up and say, "Let's get it out there."
That
Better
might be good.
delivery people.
Work ethic.
Yeah. 'Cause I can see exactly where it sits. It arrives in Calgary the same time it gets to Victoria. And I was like, "Huh." Then Calgary says, "No, you wait a day."
That's funny. Carolina Greenery. Hope you have a great evening. Welcome. I haven't remember seeing you around too many times, so it's awesome to see new people. And Herd Nerd, hope you're having a good evening, man. Hey, Carolina, if you've been around, I'm really sorry if I missed you in the past.
Hey, the hockey game is back on. I'll catch you guys later.
Which one is it?
Oilers, Dallas.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
Western Conference.
Yeah.
The most Canadian thing just happened.
Complain about the postal service, then go watch hockey.
We just don't understand that.
Well, it'd be no different than someone who's into the NBA or someone who's into the NFL.
Yeah, but it's an entire country.
Well, we don't really have the NFL, the NBA.
You like
baseball.
hockey.
It's kind of what we play year round. When there's no snow, you play on the street.
That's how I grew up. I grew up playing stick hockey and
when your team is no longer, when your team's not even in the playoffs, you just vote for the Canadian team. So I'm rooting for their team right now.
I mean, I have to love Boston, so we have to hate each other.
Yeah, no.
Well, how can a guy not cheer for the Canucks? They got Canada in the name.
Boston.
Well, I'll catch you guys next week.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Man, thank you for showing your garden. It's looking awesome, dude.
Oh, bye.
Inside and out. And
Yep. Outside's just like fun. It's just too easy.
well, the way he has it organized though is gonna produce. He's gonna get a lot from it. So that's really cool.
Yeah, dude, people think that you need like acreage and windrows to make a lot of food. Like a little teeny backyard, like 15 by 15 area, you can just crush it. You could feed probably 3 families.
Yeah.
Easy.
Well, one of the things I wanted to do with my freeze dryer was do a bunch of strawberries and freeze dry strawberries and actually sell that and everything, what have you, right? But fucking the price of strawberries has gone up. Damn.
Oh yeah. It's gonna become a necessity.
It might be worth to do some vertical fucking gardening in a tent if I want to do that. I've thought about doing that, doing some like vertical shelves and just mass producing them in a 2x4.
Yeah, especially in the winter.
Oh, just keep on pounding it out. Boom, 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 boom,
Vine
boom.
ripened tomatoes, like if you can get the right price for it, it could work with LEDs now.
Well, I meant with the strawberries because I want to do it through my freeze dryer and freeze dry them and sell it that way, right? So up the price of it by processing it that way. But when the price of them have gone up huge, it's something I've thought about. Is this running racks, and like you can get a decent amount out of one of those extended 2x4s, especially the ones that Spider Farmer makes, because they're 2x4s like that. It's like 4.5 by 2.25, and it's the full 80. I'm like saying completely different measurements, but whatever 80 centimeters is high.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just confused the shit out of it with like saying like.
Canna salute. Canna Claus showing up. Ho ho ho, buddy.
See which. So I'm trying to see what cab. What are you referring to? And by the way, before we because we are getting close to the end, did you post a video?
No, harvest happened.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Yep. We're hanging.
I just wanted to make sure we didn't miss that.
It's a little warm.
Yeah.
But I'm all right. 75. I can deal with that. It's not horrific.
Oh yeah. No, I see that. I see the loading door. What do we check? I'm trying to figure out what they were chatting about though. Oh, if those don't come through in the mail.
Try again.
We'll chat about it afterwards.
Send them a bracelet making kit.
No, I think they're talking about if I don't get them in the mail from the first time he sends it. But I said we'll chat about it. Oh, those ones. Cheers, brother. Yeah, we chat about it.
Yes.
So when are you using your tent, of course, to dry right now, right?
Yeah.
Are you planning on running the next run right away? Or I know you said that your buddy has the clones right now. Is he growing them out to the point of cloning and then you're going to take some? Or are you going to wait for him to actually finish?
Yeah. I mean, I have I'm not going to flower anything. So I'm pretty much just going to be keeping like the forum cut, the grapefruit, New York sour, and then these guys that are coming, and the 91. So I'll get all that back, and I'll just keep things alive. He'll probably continue to keep it alive and doing his thing, so we'll have it backed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know what. Yeah, it's just gonna be too hot.
Is it gonna be too hot to run?
Yeah. Summer here is like just high 80s, 90s, and sometimes 90% humidity, like all summer long.
Okay. Yeah, that was more or less my question was, do you already have a backup, like, hey, this is what you're running next kind of plan, or what you just did is it, and that's what you're going to do until the hot part's over?
Yeah, and once it gets to middle of summer, I'll use that in my advantage to veg, and then if I'm still here in this tent, I will be flipping all those moms you know, or like the ones that I want to run. I'll run a 91, a chem, the sour, the triangle, and probably the cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And just the whole 4x4.
Yeah.
Keep topping them.
And just 4? Like you just I think you just named 4, right? You're just gonna keep 4. You're not gonna do what you 9.
No.
No, that's what you did last time, though, wasn't it? Like, yeah. You're gonna keep it down to 4 and just keep it nice and
yeah.
Awesome.
2 per earth box, 2 earth boxes instead of 3. It was just too jammed up. I couldn't even get a foot in.
Yeah.
And I need just a little bit of, like when you got to get an elbow in there and like reach.
That's why I used to grow 4 plants on a 4x4, and then I decided, hey, even that, I was just like, 1 plant's nice. One plant has a single branch, and then but you trade off variability, right?
Well, I want the flavors too.
That's what I mean.
Genetics, like I need to see them.
That's what I mean. That's the trade-off. If you have 1 plant, you got 1 taste. You don't have like a spectrum of tastes, right?
Yeah.
Which is also a nice benefit.
I mean, I'm a flavor whore. I need like probably 4 minimum.
Right. Eventually, like I said, like I've always said, my angle garden would be hydroponically growing 6, probably 6 different in a room, through like the same system if I have it, or a similar kind of system.
Mm-hmm.
But just like that would be my dream, doing that in a 12 in like a 10-foot by 14-foot room.
Yep. You just have a quadrant of each one,
and every one is a different genetic, but ones that would be something I'd be used that I would just run the clones. It would just be a cut, and then I have the cut waiting and do the same thing, but it would just be repetitive cycles, exactly. The same things that work together. But sure. right now, it's kind of nice trying out all these different flavors that are available, because I just see what is available before you decide, hey, that's what I want to continue for 15 years.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want to make, hey, I want to grow that. I want to grow that one for 15 years and be the 3rd fucking thing you've ever smoked. Right. It's like, well, there's a little more out there. Why don't you go try it out?
Yeah.
That's my mindset on that. Yeah. But eventually, having 6 things that are on repeat that work together, that was where I want to be. Because then you can smoke 6 different things on a non-repetitive cycle and never get used to it.
Yeah, it was always like when I was running my 10 gal 4-light, 4-lighter. Mm-hmm. It was each plant, so it was like 18 plants, and it was each plant would be a different clone.
Yeah.
And then you just clone that and then make a new, like I had a different room with 18 more each one.
Yeah.
And I never had a mom room. I just would rotate the flavor.
Yeah. And that's what I meant by cut and run. It's just supposed to repeat that way. It's awesome.
There he is, the keeper of the Chem 91.
Nice. Oh yeah. So it's him that has him right now. That's awesome. What's up, umbrella?
And soon to be plant daddy of a few more headies.
Right.
Nah, he's crushing it. He's getting back in the groove.
That's awesome.
And I'm slowly like falling in love with his trellis system. Because you know what he said one time? He said he's got options.
Yeah. Does he goes right out? Does he go right like down?
What's that?
With his trellis. I'll have to check out some of his stuff.
Well, he puts 2. Okay, so right now I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he's putting 2 trellises. One is to like open him up and then they click right on top of each other at like the perfect, like 18-inch or so gap. So they stretch up right into that and then end up just a little bit higher than that. Perfect, if you get it right. And he can lower and higher on a center pole, like a stake, like any height for any plant. He can bring the two down together.
Okay.
And then he's got like 4-foot wide squares and little guys and small. Like he can pretty much custom
That's cool.
to anything, and you can actually like get in if you have individual plants. You can move them around.
I'll definitely have to check that out on Instagram a little bit.
And then he flips them over and hangs them, and then he hangs all of his whole harvest from them as like a rack tier system.
Nice. No, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out because that sounds like a pretty cool little system. But we're at the end here. So everybody, hope you guys have a fantastic week. And until next week, see you guys next time.